What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. So the first thing we are going to talk about is the Crag Field cache. So it is now in the game. It has been for a little bit. The coordinates are -80, -287, and -1376 if you want to check it out for yourself. It is pretty cool. It is a really big cache, to be honest. The only thing I don't like about is the hanging moss or grass here. It just really looks out of place. I hope they blend it in better. The plants and everything otherwise looks really cool. And it opens up to like a huge cavern. There is nothing down here, at least like resource wise or anything. It's just for looks. So it actually opens up to a second cavern here, and it's just absolutely huge. It looks really cool. Like I said, even though there is a path down there, I'm assuming that's just in case you fall. But there is actually nothing down there except for whatever that floating thing is. That might just actually be soil. But so there is just the normal slave teleporter here that will connect to the prison. Nothing special really with it at all, so just another teleporter. Alright, so the next thing we have to talk about is all of the outcroppings have been added into the game and look pretty good in my opinion. So I will show those right now for you guys. Alright, so those outcroppings look pretty awesome if you ask me. Another thing we do have to talk about is the Cyclops. They did add a feature that is pretty cool. Also, we found something out yesterday in our survival series stream for Subnautica, and I want to show you guys quick because I didn't know about this. It was pure accident. So if you hit the camera and you have a sea moth or exosuit down there, you can actually just go like this and it will pick up the sea moth or exosuit while you're in the Cyclops. I was not aware of that. I've never come across that, so in case you guys didn't know, there you go. It's a pretty cool little feature there that I was not aware of. Okay, so back to things that are actually new. This now, if you blow it up, we're just going to use the command here, destroy Cyclops. It actually leaves a beacon now. Did I not do that right? There we go. So now, once it's destroyed, you will spawn back at your base if you die in it, and then there will be a beacon here for you to find your Cyclops. Also, you can pick it up and then take it like once you're done. So it's a free beacon, which is pretty nice as well. I wouldn't be going and destroying your Cyclops, however, just for a beacon though. Also, the lighting thing is still 50-50. Can I not go in here? Alright, there we go. The sea moth and the exosuit still get destroyed while you're in it. The exosuit does leave fragments of it left behind. The sea moth just disappears. So we do have one more thing to talk about, and that is the Sea Emperor. Some information came out like a week or two ago, and I thought it was related to the prison, and I kind of overlooked it. I didn't realize it was for the Sea Emperor, and we also figured this out last night during our stream. So I'm going to go ahead and read the story of the Sea Emperor because it's been updated. The captive Sea Emperor is the last remaining adult of its species and a parent to 5 eggs. These eggs must be hatched at some point in the story. It is over 1,000 years old and is suggested to have far surpassed its natural lifespan. Almost all of the sea emperors died when Car was released, leaving one remaining adult, which was later discovered to be pregnant and laid 5 eggs. As the only source of enzyme 42 on planet 4546b, the sea emperor and its children are the key to curing Car. The last surviving sea emperor was studied by the precursors in hopes of finding a cure using their natural production of enzyme 42. However, due to their sickness, studies conducted showed that they were not a viable source of enzyme 42 as the enzymes they produced were too unstable. Precursor documents state that they had grown sick, and it is later revealed that they were pregnant. After the sea emperor gave birth to 5 eggs, precursors took its eggs and attached them to the precursor egg incubator. As the conditions of the aquarium were not suitable for its eggs to hatch, and the juveniles may be a better source of enzyme 42. Shortly after this, the disease research facility was destroyed, releasing Car, ending the precursor's operation and initiating the planetary quarantine. The prison was originally all inorganic. Sometime after the precursor's operations failed, creatures indirectly brought seeds from flora in loose sand and mud into the aquarium via the teleporters that led to the facility, transforming the aquarium into a thriving ecosystem. With the sea emperor producing enough enzyme 42 to keep the creatures inside immune, in turn, the creatures learned to protect the sea emperor. The system kept a small amount of life on the planet living. The enzyme 42 that it produces is not stable enough for a permanent cure. However, the cycle within the aquarium keeps the sea emperor healthy and continuously producing the substance. After its eggs are hatched, the captive emperor will play with its children and then escort them to a teleporter, which they will go through. However, the captive may stay behind, as it is too large to leave the facility. This is currently undecided. So, that's some pretty interesting information about the Sea Emperor and the eggs. From the PDA that we had in the game earlier, it said in the reproduction part, since just one adult specimen of this kind has been identified, that's pretty much like all they knew about it. They didn't know whether there was other ones in the game or not. Well, not in the game, in the world. So the fact that there were for sure actually other ones and that this is the last of its kind is pretty interesting. And then the whole information about the ecosystem. So basically, like, to put it simply, is that it was a fish tank. It was all metal, and then the stuff that came accidentally through the teleporters made it an entire ecosystem, like a fish tank. So it's pretty cool, pretty interesting information. I'm actually, like, I'm really happy about the information just because it kind of solves some things. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the episode. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Your guys' support has been absolutely amazing. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel and want to keep up to date with all the news and content of Subnautica that I will be doing. And as always guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.